If a man died in a federal prison 20 years ago, then whose blood is currently being used to paint devil symbols across a nuclear power plant? The FBI says he's a ghost. The media says he's a myth. But Jane is staring at him through a sniper scope right now, and he's seconds away from opening the gates of hell with 20 pounds of TNT. Today, we're breaking down Psycho Killer, a terrifying story about a grieving widow hunting a serial killer the government insists is already dead. Welcome to Billionz family. Sit tight, because this is about to get dark. The movie opens with a highway patrolman pulling over a black sedan. Simple, routine, right? But the driver isn't looking for his license. He's gripping a cold steel barrel. What follows is a descent into a literal hell on earth. The night air is thick. Officer Mike approaches the sedan, suspicious because the driver stopped too perfectly. The man inside claims he's just resting, but his energy is wrong. Enter Mike's wife, Jane, also an officer, passing by on her way home. Mike, confident, tells her he's got it. She drives off, but then, that human instinct kicks in. That nagging feeling in the pit of your stomach that says something is broken. She turns back. She calls dispatch. And in that split second, the world shatters. The driver guns down Mike. He slams his car into Jane's, leaving her in the dust as he vanishes into the dark. Mike doesn't make it. The man responsible? A ghost with 15 bodies across 6 states. The media calls him the Satanic slasher. But look at the behavior here. He doesn't sleep on the motel bed. He crawls into the closet with his gun. This isn't just a killer. This is a predator who lives in the shadows of his own mind. The next day, he's back at work. He stalks a pharmacist, waits for the perfect moment of vulnerability, and ends her life just to steal painkillers and psychotropics. He's not a dealer. He's a consumer. He's fueling a very specific kind of madness. Jane is spiraling. Her therapist says she's replaying the night, blaming herself. She doesn't argue. She just asks, "Are you done?" Think about that. She's not looking for healing. She's looking for a target. The killer is marked, "No Mercy," tattooed on his hand, Satan on his back. Jane goes rogue, taking leave to hunt him. Her father tries to stop her, but her response is chilling. "He is not the one I am trying to save." She's not trying to save Mike anymore. She's trying to save her own soul from the guilt of not pulling the trigger when she had the chance. The slasher's path is a bloodbath. He kills a man changing a tire with a hammer. A witness runs, causing a truck to flip and explode. The slasher doesn't just leave. He paints a mark on the car using the victim's blood. This is ritual. This is theater. Jane meets FBI agent Becky, who reveals the slasher is a student of the occult. He's stealing specific encyclopedia volumes, N and T. He's staying in motels where he leaves rooms scrawled with "Satan open the gates" and halves of human bodies. He's following the blueprint of Richard Reeves, a Satanist who slaughtered a church 20 years ago. Jane tracks him to a motel. She hears the shower. She sees a shotgun, but it's a trap. The slasher lunges, overpowers her, and tosses her through a window. He's always one step ahead. Wait, how? He's using classified ads to communicate with fellow believers. Jane cracks the code, leading her to a house full of Satanists, led by a man named Pendleton. But when the slasher arrives, he realizes these people are just junkies playing dress-up. He tells the one true believer to run, then slaughters the rest. Jane is there. She has him in her sniper scope. She fires, but he escapes again. The feds think she's chasing ghosts, but Jane connects the dots that everyone else is completely blind to. The date, the location, and those stolen books. This is that 1 billion IQ logic. While the FBI is looking for a random slasher, Jane realizes the N and T encyclopedias weren't just books. They were the coordinates for March 28th, the anniversary of the 3 Mile Island nuclear disaster. She isn't just following a trail of blood anymore. She's officially ahead of the predator. The slasher isn't just killing people. He wants to use 20 pounds of stolen TNT to blow up a nuclear plant. In his twisted mind, a meltdown will literally open the gates of hell. He infiltrates the plant using a hostage, Leonard, to bypass security. He forces Leonard to purge the coolant. The core is redlining. Jane gets inside. She's staring at the slasher through bulletproof glass. He's wearing an explosive vest, holding a grenade, screaming, "Hail Satan." This is it, the moment of truth. Jane doesn't panic. She fires her sniper rifle at the same spot on the glass over and over until a hole forms. She slides the barrel through. Crack! She hits his leg. Crack! She hits his hand. The grenade falls, exploding harmlessly away from his vest. And then, the final shot. Straight to the head. The guilt? Gone. The feds unmask him. The face is Richard Reeves, the man who supposedly died in prison years ago. The FBI denies it. They say Reeves is dead. But as we pan away, We see a very much alive Reeves being transported to a new cage in Death Valley. But wait, look closer. Because the most chilling part isn't the ending, it's the detail everyone missed. Let's look at the psychology here. The slasher wasn't just a fan of Reeves, he was Reeves. He used a strategy of hiding in plain sight, using the media's own obsession with his past to mask his present. He let the world believe he was dead, because dead men are invisible. The theft of the N and T volumes? Most people would think nukes, but it was also a distraction to make the FBI think he was an amateur. He knew exactly what he was doing. This story teaches us about hyperfixation. Jane's obsession saved the world, but it almost destroyed her. When you focus on one goal to the exclusion of all else, you become as dangerous as the thing you're hunting. Did you notice the slasher never killed the true believer Marvin? He only kills those he deems fakes or sacrifices. To him, murder is a form of spiritual gatekeeping. Trust your gut. That nagging feeling Jane had, that's your subconscious processing data faster than your conscious mind can. In life, if something feels off, it usually is. What did you think of that ending? Is Reeves a demon, or just a man who won't die? Drop your thoughts below, subscribe, like this video, and welcome to the Billionz family. We see what others miss. Take care, and see you in the next one, because the next one is going to be even more intense.